You are on now.
Y'all brothers ready? All right. We are the Hebrew Israelites. All right. The true Hebrew Israelites, GMS Colorado. All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praises and honor and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
All right. We want to give double honors unto the elders of GMS, okay, who taught us this word. All right. As well as all the brothers of Israel should do. Okay. We also want to say shalom to all the Akim who are pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, man. All right, shalom, Akim. Continue to push, man. You know, we know that the season is coming up where it gets hard to want to be out in this cold, man, dealing with scoffers and all that. But you know, push, man. Pray for strength, and we're gonna get through this, man. All right. Shalom to all y'all brothers, man. Peace and blessing unto the elect. All right. We want to talk about just a few current events before we jump into some scriptures, man. You know, hey, America's still circling that drain, man. All right, Trump is not here to turn things around for you Edomites, and the Trump effect got you Edomites bugged out, man. All right, a lot of y'all done lost your mind. All right, you out here openly committing acts of racism because you think it's cool or that it's okay. Hey, and a lot of you Edomites is getting your asses whooped. All right. And we just want to touch on some of the other things too. So, you know, you still got this thing going down in North Dakota. All right, you got these Edomites moving pieces all around, man. All right, the chessboard is you Edomites are still in check, man. All right, if you know anything about chess, when you in check, man, it means you're in danger of losing your king, man. All right, racial tensions at an all-time high. All right, you got Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans ready to ride on you Edomites, man. All right, even the two-thirds is waking up to your wickedness, man. All right, we just want to touch on a few of them things. Y'all brothers got any other events y'all want to bring out? Anything you feel like touching on real quick? Any events? Any y'all brothers got any events y'all want to talk about? Hey, man, Esau going down, man. All right, his kingdom is circling the drain, man. The economy is still fucked up. All right, more or less they gonna crash it anyway, while Trump is on the way of being into office, so that they can keep Obama in office anyway, kick off World War III. The game plan hasn't changed, man. We said it last week. It's still the same thing, man. All right, it really don't matter who the elect is or who you Edomites put into office, man. The game plan has not changed. They're still going to induce martial law, whether it be through race riots, World War III, whatever, the economy crashing. It don't matter. All right, the game is still the same. All right, and we're here to prophesy the end of America through the scriptures, man. All right, and you got a little something you want to touch on, brother? All right, yeah. Go ahead, man. Bring that out. We'll jump into this lesson.
All right, man. Like the brother said, we're the Hebrew Israelites. All right, and we bring out the Bible in its entirety.
That's right.
You don't hear any of these truths in any of these churches. A lot of these Christians like to go to churches, man, but they don't tell you that the Heavenly Father is getting ready to destroy America.
That's right. Hey, the scriptures speak, just to comment on what the brother said, man. If you read the scriptures, man, all right, the Lord is a man of war, all right, and it's a whole bunch of scriptures that prove it, man. All right, you know, just to list a few of them, you know, Wisdom, Solomon, 18 and 7, all right, and the list really goes on. That's not where the lesson is headed. But just to let you know, man, all right, that the Lord is a man of war, man. He enjoys destroying things, man. He does enjoy destroying these planets, man. All right, it brings him a little bit of pleasure to destroy things, man. All right. In the churches, they teach you only the love and the love piece of the Bible, man. Hey, there's love parts in the Bible, man, but it's not the same as it's way more destruction and grim in the Bible than it is love and justice. All right. The Bible is not a book of love and hugs and, you know, rainbows and kittens, man. All right, it's a whole lot of drum and war and destruction and death in the Bible, man. All right, the Bible has a whole lot of grim sayings. You either can accept that or you can't. And to be honest, you know, I don't really care if you can't accept it because that's what the book is. And you obviously don't deal with the book if that's what you're doing. All right, if you're teaching love and hugs and cuddles and you leading people astray, that's just the fact of the matter, man. It's pure fact. Go ahead.
Hey, man, prophecy's coming out, and so is this truth along with it. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as the Book of Sirach, chapter 11 and verse 11. there is one that laboreth and taketh pains, and maketh haste, and is so much the more behind. All right, so there's them that taketh pains trying to teach this truth,
right.
but they're still stuck behind, because you don't understand that the Lord chooses you. It's
right.
not the other way around. All right, and here at GMS, Great Millstone Israelites, we got what they say, the whole enchilada, man. We bring out the whole Bible.
And there's other sects that, or brothers, I should say, that teach the Bible in entirety. But for the most part, man, if you want to deal with the truth, you only gonna get that in GMS. All right, you're not saying that it's other brothers, because it's brothers that don't necessarily belong to GMS that teach this, man. All right, you know, that are going to be part of the elect. Because not everybody in GMS will be part of the elect, and not only GMS is part of the elect. We understand that. But if you want to be taught the whole truth, man, you need to be dealing with brothers that are teaching that doctrine, man. Go ahead.
Again, there is another that is slow and hath need of help, wanting ability and a full of poverty. Yet the eye of the Lord looked upon him for good and set him up from his low estate.
Go ahead, brother.
So just like I was saying, the Lord chooses you, and the Lord always chooses the meek.
That's right.
And his chosen people, the ancient biblical Hebrew Israelites, consist of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
And just to prove your point, because you can obviously tell that that's true in that verse alone, when he talks about setting them in a low estate and then bringing them up. All right, because you Edomites, man, it's been a very, very long time since you have been in a low estate. Okay, so it's really not biblical, because the scriptures say that the humble and the meek are going to be saved. Well, in this time period, in this period of time that we've been living in, you Edomites have not endured that. Okay, so therefore you can't be the ones who are going to be saved in the end. Just to prove that point, because you ain't gonna be you ain't sitting in a low estate, man.
Oh, that goes back to the curses, man.
Right, you sitting in a power seat, and the end times are upon us, and you in a power seat. So who else is Esau Edom?
It's not Genesis 27 that says you shall have dominion on the earth.
Right, and they do. They don't sit in the low estate, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And lifted up his head from misery, so that many that saw it marveled at him.
That's right. Hey, man, it's a marvel to see some of the shit that Jake goes through on a regular basis, man. The fact that they still can pay their bills, the fact that they'll somehow put food on the table, but it's not necessarily in a manner where, you know, you having a feast, but Jake just scrapes by, man. If the Lord is gracious enough, you know, he allows you to live. Hey, Jake suffers misery, man. All right, you suffer misery in the workplace. You suffer misery at home if you got a woman in the house. You know, she always backbiting and fighting your authority. All right, Jake lives in a complete state of misery, man. All right, and even in like Malcolm has said in his video, man. And in most Jakes, when they see one Jake is in a low point, something bad happening to him, they fuck around and clown, like they ain't under the curses. All right, and hey, judgment is starting to get casted out. The brother was just telling me a story on the way here about that he had a couple clowns that were scoffing at him. One clown caught judgment by falling through a scaffold. It was, huh?
No, he fell through a ceiling. He
He
fell and then he went through a ceiling and like half of his whole body got messed up, man.
Right. And then there's another brother that was scoffing him, and hey, a Jake, right?
Yeah,
and
this one was a Jake.
That's right.
The other one was a Edomite.
He lost his job and his woman left. All right, so hey man, Jake is under the curses, man. And the more you scoff, hey, the harder your punishment probably gonna be, man. The Lord is starting to wipe your scoffers out, man. All right, there was a scoffer not too long ago in Chicago, got his head blown off, man, right in front of the camp for scoffing and shit. Did some dumb shit, and nigga blew him away, man. And that's judgment. All right, hey man, the words in this book are powerful, man. And if you play around, you will get destroyed, man. Especially you scorners and scoffers, man. All right, the Lord don't have no love for you, man. He gonna show you that his words are true. Go ahead, brother.
Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord.
Hey, how does that work, man?
Hey, that's why the scripture says that the Lord brings death and he also brings life.
That's right.
He brings good he brings bad. He's going to bring this destruction upon America, and he's going to redeem his elect.
And he's the one who put you Edomites in the power seat. Okay? He's the one who's going to take you from said power seat. All right? It's nothing that we are going to do. Lord willing, Ratazah, man, that we get to be a part of that we get to share in that moment. All right? That's why we labor and do the works, come out here when it's, you know, sub-zero or however cold it may be, or even when it's out here blistering hot. You know, we come out here and we do what we do so that we can have an opportunity to do that. Ratazah, you know, Lord willing, that we get that opportunity. Because when the Lord is going to be the one, through him, man, we going to do all these things. Through him, the men of the Lord, which are the elect, they're going to get to take the kingdom back, man. All right? The Lord's going to give them the power, man, to do that. Because we know we can't fight Esau, man, in a physical form. All right? We going to need spiritual power to beat Esau. Esau's blessing is the sword. All right? The weapon, man.
That's why ultimately Nat Turner got the better hand over him.
That's right.
You know, that's why they got the better hand over him.
Hey, it wasn't his time yet, man. Hey, but he had the, you know, the brother was in the right spirit, but it wasn't time for that yet. All right? Because he didn't have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai on his side completely yet, you know? And he was, maybe the Lord was dealing with him, but he wasn't dealing with him to the point where he was going to take Esau out of the power seat, man. All right? That time is coming, though, man. You Edomites are almost done. The Lord put you in that seat. It's going to be the Lord who takes you up out of that seat, man.
Jake's been itching for that time since Yahushua, man. That's why they're asking him in the book of Acts.
Right.
And I believe in Luke.
In John, too.
John, that's what I meant.
It might be in Luke, too.
That's what they're asking him. At this time, are you going to restore the kingdom unto us?
That's right.
Because we've been waiting for the kingdom ever since Yahushua. But now it's about to be that time. So you, my so-called white man, better be squirming in your shoes and trying to get the last of your shit done, man.
That's right.
Because you're about to be put back down on bottom.
Hey, man.
That's right.
That's why we say, you know, hey, go enjoy your time in the world. You know, do some drugs, do whatever you want to do. You know, enjoy your time in the world. And we don't necessarily. Hey, what we want to say is, we want to say that you Edomites, man. I'm tired of calling you white, to be honest. I don't even want to. I'm not even going to give you that because you're not white. All right, none of you are white. You are red, pink flesh people, and the devil that the Bible speaks of. None of you are white. Sometimes we do have to explain to you that the white man is the red man. But hey, I'm not giving you that no more. You are Esau.
That's why you gotta say so-called white man.
Right.
That's the name given to you by yourself.
All right.
All right, your name that is your first name is Esau Edom.
Just like how
which is
they
red.
gave the rest of the nations names. All right. They handed out and named all the other nations. Hey man, you already had names. All right. Your nations were already named. You didn't need Esau to come and switch the game up. That's why all you people so confused about who's who. You want to be a quarter German or a quarter Chinese, you know? Hey man, ain't none of that. There ain't none of that what's going on out here. All right, you have a nation. You belong to said nation.
It's the nation of your father too. I don't even about your mother. Man.
Right.
Your mama loving boys will get death.
Hey, that's why. That's funny because Elder Gabar did a sit down on Yahushua not being the mama's boy. You know how he basically told his mother to quit bothering him, man, at the wedding, where he turns the water into wine. He says, woman, why are you bothering me? You know, when he tells her, what do you have to do with me, is his exact words, but hey, man, that's just how it is, man. Yahushua is an austere man. He's mean. And the men of the Lord aren't necessarily nice, man. All right, we don't come out here and make a whole lot of friends. All right, and neither do a whole lot of the other camps. Hey, we can deal with certain individuals, you know, in a well, what would you call it? A well-behaved manner, I guess. And then, hey, some of you need to get cussed the hell out, man. Which they didn't have no problem. The men of the Lord didn't have no problem doing that either, man. Go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to get all off.
You got that, Sep?
This is Amos chapter 3. I'm starting at verse 6. And it said, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in this city, and the Lord hath not done it?
Hey, that's right, man. Hey, the Lord is the former of all things, man. Whether it be good, bad, like the brother said, whether it be, you know, plentiful or less, drought, all things, man. Sickness, death, whatever it may be. The Lord is the one who's moving all the pieces, man. All right? Hey, man, he can suck the water out your body right now. You'll dry up and just fall on the ground dead, man. That's the type of power you
That's what he did
with, man.
to. That's what he did to Lot's woman.
Right. And you see, people don't have no faith like that, man. And you have to believe that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai can do anything.
Like when Peter started
All right.
throwing water, he picked him back up and he said, why you have such little faith?
Right.
And it's the same concept, man. People don't even have enough faith to pray.
Right.
How you gonna get into the kingdom of heaven? You don't even pray.
You have to have that undying faith that through the Lord, man, anything is possible, man.
Well, I saw a picture and it said prayer is the world's greatest wireless network.
Right. It's the best Wi-Fi connection.
God.
And as Amos 1 says, it's only for, he only hears and only knows Israel.
That's right.
And hey, that's why, it says his secret is revealed unto the saints.
That's right.
Hey, you don't hear in no church what sin is.
Hey, because they don't know. Well, they may know. Some of them may know what sin is, but they're commanded and actually told not to teach that. Otherwise, they'll lose their government funding, man. The fact that they don't have to pay taxes in their churches. The fact that you give them all this money and they get to pocket it. All right. See, a lot of you people are just fools, man. You don't necessarily understand everything that's going on around you, man. You just sheep being herded, man. And you've been like that for a long time, man. Hey, he did punk that. That was kind of funny, man. Told that little Edomite to get up out the chair. Hey, you got that precept, brother?
Yeah, I got
Get that, brother.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 2. I'm going to start at 3. Well, never mind, I'll start at 2. A time to be born and a time to die.
That's right.
A time to plant and a time to pluck that which is planted.
Hey, man, I know it's more on that. But the Lord, there's a time for everything, man. Okay, there was a time to, be a nigga coon in the world, man. Hey, you had that opportunity. And if you was one of the lucky ones and you got out of that life, hey, like the brother said, it's a time to live. It's a time to die. It's a time for war. It's a time for peace. All right, hey, ain't no peace right now, man. Hey, we in spiritual war, man. All right, brothers, we are at spiritual war. We're in spiritual warfare, man. All right, because hey, we can't war with these Edomites in the flesh, man. But hey, we'll destroy you in the spirit, son. And we gotta stay like that. You gotta pray. You gotta be humble. You gotta believe in the words. You gotta believe in the prophecies. You gotta believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I don't know what he was doing, man. That dude, he was bugged out. Go ahead, Doc.
A time to kill
right.
and a time to heal.
Yep.
And a time to break down and a time to build up.
Hey, man, we rolling into that time where it's almost time to reap you Edomites, man. All right, the world is almost, what would you call it? Fresh with wickedness, man. All right, the Lord is getting ready to come out here He getting ready to come out here and reap y'all niggas, man. All right, the other nations included, because this world is filled with wickedness, man. You got niggas who bow before a Rubik's cube. All right, you got all these falsified, ridiculous religions in the world. All right, you got homosexuals running around, that shit getting pushed. Hey, and I ain't gonna lie though, they was running scared for a while when they found out Trump was president, or going to be, president-elect at least, because he is still not the president for you, that Trump effect, you Trump effect niggas out there in the world who feel like you can do whatever you want now. Hey, man, Edomites, don't get it twisted, man. You will still get beat up. Be careful with throwing around them racial slurs, you know what I'm saying? Hey, do what you will, but hey, you might still catch an ass whipping. You ain't safe. Trump ain't saving you, believe me.
I got one more. A time to love and a time to hate.
That's right, man.
And a time of war.
That's right.
And a time of peace.
Hey, man, we are at that time. We're almost at that time, man. I ain't gonna necessarily say that it's time for that totally, because it ain't time for flesh war yet. Hey, but the time is close, man. All right, you can almost feel it, man. As it comes in with the cold, man, hey, you can feel the Lord's hatred for this place, man, building. You know what I'm saying? If you can feel the spirit building in brothers, man. Because hey, we know we getting close, man. It's almost time to get the hell up out of here, man. And we can't wait. We can't wait for the Lord to crack that sky, man. Put you women back in subjection where you belong. All right. Put you Edomites in subjection where you belong. Put you heathens where you belong. All right, and to get our